Welcome to the Real Coach. It's your man, AD Green.
It's your boy, Victor Maestro.
And welcome. We got another fire show, man. Let's get it. What's up?
Man, I feel like every player should congratulate this next achievement, man. Let's talk about Moneybagg Yo, man, and his album debuting the #1. What's your thoughts on that? Are you a fan?
Moneybagg Yo. When I think about Moneybagg Yo, I think that he's definitely a talented artist. I like what he's doing in the hip-hop industry. He's trending, and he's also making some bangers, some club bangers, just hood bangers, just for the ride. You know, everybody he gonna bring them out. So I definitely think, man, he's got what he deserves, man. You got to put hard work in, and that's what you get back. So yeah, big ups to Moneybagg Yo for that, man.
Most definitely. I think anybody that knows about the state of Tennessee, Memphis to be specific, coming from where he coming from, it's a major achievement, because you got some cats out there that's really doing it in a big way as far as on board. So to be #1, that's saying something. So shout out to Moneybagg.
Definitely got some hard hitters too, man, from that Memphis state. You can even take it back to 8-Ball, MJG,
yeah,
all the way to your 3-6 Mafias. Even what they do, Big Grit or something like that.
You got Yo Gotti out there, because I think he signed with Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti. How can we forget Yo Gotti?
No, we ain't forget, because you can't forget him. I mean, that's Snowman himself.
But when I think about Moneybagg Yo, I think he got a lot of little sound and you know, he reaches all type of markets with the music. What I mean by that is, I can hear him like he got the girl, he bring him out. You know what I'm saying? And he just talk that, you know, that talk. I think he really remind me of Jeezy.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, if you had to put, like, because I don't think his style just like one or two. I was like, if you had to put together like 3 rappers, who would you say he a mixture of?
I'll say Jeezy definitely,
because he is trapping.
And I hear kind of Yo Gotti in him also a little bit, because they that the trap.
That trap.
And probably like I want to say, I can't really say Tip, but he'd be close.
I could see Tip,
because that trap.
Because he got that flyness too. Because Tip had that. One thing, you know, Tip was authentic, even though he was, because you got to understand something. In the 90s, man, if you was a bright skin, I mean, 90s, 2000s, early 2000s, if you was a bright skin, you had hell. So Tip was, and he was undersized. So, you know, he was the first undersized, you know, quote unquote real nigga. So, you know, yeah, I can definitely see that in him, because when I look at Moneybagg and I understand his story, and coming from where he came from, you can't be no Wayne Denner to make it out of Memphis, because it's really cutthroat if you really know about Memphis. You know what I'm saying? They have a high black population in a high poverty, you know what I'm saying, situation. So it's very cutthroat. So shout out to Moneybagg on that achievement, man.
And you also got to look at all as far as like the industry. To get nominated, to get awards, to be doing that trap music, to get on the billboards or whatever, man. There's a lot of artists just put in work, but a lot of them, they artists not recognized yet. Yeah. So that's just another example to show you, hey, if you just keep putting hard work in, keep grinding, keep pushing, man, you're going to get rewards in the end, man. So shout out to the homie Moneybagg Yo. And I did wreck your song, man. Said something, I remixed it. I did it H-Town way, and then yeah, that's what's up, man. It's sweet, man.
No doubt, man. So, I mean, I don't know. Since we in the streets, we definitely focus on these streets right now. How do you feel about the comments that Pop Smoke's Camp made about his situation?
Pop Smoke. Man, hey, man, let me first off say, man, my heart goes to him, his brother, and his family. Pop Smoke, man, very talented, man. I like, when you hear his music, though, I'm finna get into what we talking about, but when you hear his music, you can kind of feel like it's a different type artist, like his own sound.
Yeah, he was live. He was
I think I'm invisible. You know what I'm saying? He got that.
He had that, like, he was like a new age 50 Cent mixed with a little DMX.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was player with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's more 50. I see a lot of 50 Cent in him. Well,
his brother, man, I understand, man, that situation, man. He, you know, to lose your brother into some, you know, some violence, some gang violence, whatever went down, you know, that's heartbreaking, man. And not only that, it's like his frustration probably like, man, y'all ain't really doing nothing for my brother. Y'all supposed to be this and that, but y'all ain't really repping. Y'all ain't really. So his frustration is that just saying that, hey, man, y'all, they not holding you down like they was holding you down when you was here. Because he was like, man, you really, it's more, I wish you was here. You better off alive than dead, as far as like, You know what I'm saying? For like relevance, for relevance.
Yeah, I mean, I feel what you're saying.
Cause you got some people think that your albums will sell more, or you get more
when you're dead.
Right, but he was like he did it contrary to that, and was like, nah, man, it ain't the same. Like, nah, you heal. You know what I'm saying? So I understand this frustration, man, and the man just probably wants some answers, man. He wants some so-called gangsters, street niggas to step up. That's just like if you was in the game, Vic. We was in the game. You know what would come with all that.
Yeah, and I know I know the people that attacked him, man, are some bad people, and they're very deep people. So I mean, really, sometimes I think what happens was when something happens, because his killers was already caught. But when you in your emotions and you're not thinking clearly, Pop Smoke is from the East Coast. You got killed on the West Coast. Mm-hmm. So who gonna ride for you? Your set is from the East Coast. Your set ain't even a California set.
Right.
So you really a fish out of water. And then if you break it down a little bit further, see, everything is about how you move, because real gangsters know how to move, when to move, and why to move. You never go to a state and you don't have no protection. Everybody know California's a no-fly zone.
That kind of was like what Big did. I mean, you know, that's how Big, he felt like that he was coming back to Cali, but he don't know, man. When you already got beat with, you know, Pac and all this here, the West Coast, you never know who's out there for you, man. So you got to definitely move smart and definitely move, you know what I'm saying, calculated steps. Because, man, you know, all that come with the game, man.
No doubt. That's why I say it was an uncalculated move, because, you know what I'm saying, when you know how gangs run and you know your gang has no allies, no ties to really too many sets out there, then you know you out of pocket. So your friends that you think are real, when you getting attacked by more than numerous people, like you gonna see the truth in people. So he was mad saying the right people wasn't around him, but rarely do people with money, they never had the right people around them, because everybody around them is really mainly around them trying to figure out how they can get something out the deal.
Facts.
So that's how you speak. And a lot of times what we do, we ignore the truths about people. Like, just because say he my partner, oh, I'm gonna ride, and you know this man ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. So that's at the end of the day, it's like we all getting turned out on a bad tip. So
no doubt.
I think he just spoke out of emotion.
Yeah, it was just a little frustration, just trying to, want some answers, man. I feel that. So, but let's jump into this Hollywood, man. Let's talk about Dominique Fishback, the one that played in the Judas the Black Messiah, man. Her work is definitely starting to get recognized, and she got another power role, and she's the lead actress in it. Yeah,
and Transformers. I mean, it's like you said, she paid her dues. She been putting it down for a minute, but she did something that was a lot of people can't do. She stepped into a role and portrayed a person to the T. So I think what you're seeing is a hard work. You know, it's getting rewarded. So I'm down with that. Transformers. You know, it's no secret they have a big fan base.
Right.
So
that
cool
franchise,
for pushing her brand.
Yeah, that's a big franchise, and I like what she did in the movie. I like what she did with the movie, the Black Messiah. She really stepped in as being like Fred Hampton, not just his baby mama, but just was really down for the party. She really played that role, and she was able to really embrace that with, like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's my man. I'm gonna ride with him, and
down like, you know what I'm saying?
So I like her art as well, showing her intelligence as far as like intellectual when she writing, and you know what I'm saying, just very, a smart black woman at the time, man, and to see those like your Angela Davises and all those just strong black militant minded type women that's ready to step up, man. That was really something.
One that's so sexy though, it's like it seemed like when you seen that scene when they came in. And the police came in and they wanted to arrest, the brother, and she stepped in. It's like to me, and it's like you said, you mentioned some of them grace, man. It's like a woman glows to the next level when she just ready to put it out on the line, and she just showing them, I don't give a damn about how y'all feel. I'm about to ride for this hill. So I'm definitely down with that. Her portrayal was 100, cause to be honest with you, it's a stereotype that black women are not down like that, and that's a lie. So we gon' we painting a new stereotype.
No doubt. Hey, let's talk about this, man. Hey, we got a fight coming up, man. Another crazy thriller. Hey, man, Floyd Mayweather you know, that fight finna get ready to happen. And him and the other guy, Paul Logan that beat Lil Nate, man.
Yeah. It's a money grab. Some people mad. Some people, they don't want to do it because it's opening up the doors for what they got. You know, YouTube is taking out. So they have, you know, Logan Paul's a YouTube sensation. So, you know, he's just showing that anybody got a shot. You know what I'm saying? If the bag is right.
So I guess I just need to just start being a YouTuber and just start making rants in Florida and be like, look out, Florida. You ain't talking about nothing. What's up? Give me a shot.
Well, we gotta. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta get a million followers, man. He might be talking about doing something, man.
Lord, remember me, man. I want a shot, man.
Yeah.
Everybody else calling you out. I might as well.
I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Money Mayweather.
He gonna swing at me, and I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna see how long the contract called for, and if the contract called for a minute, I'm gonna run around. We both gonna be running around. I'm gonna tell him, don't even worry about it. This gonna be the easiest fight you ever had.
So what is boxing coming to these days, man? Do you think boxing is still like the old boxing? Because it's like nowadays you got your boxers like Floyd Mayweather, who is really nice from the shoulders, superb record, but it's like he still just like at the end of his career,
man.
like
he chasing the bag.
Not like respecting like that. You Floyd, you the best. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm coming out here getting his bag. That's what I'm doing. Because, I mean, you know, I don't know if you've seen Floyd lately, but Floyd is used to making over $100 million a year, man. So, if I'm accustomed to making that type of money, if I'm making 99,000, 99 whatever, I'm missing $1 million. I'm mad about that, so I'm out there. So, that's what you're saying. He got an opportunity.
You gotta
took advantage of it.
Got to respect a man about his bread, man. So, look. I got a question for you. You talking about if they paid you. Would you let the old Iron Mike Tyson from back in the day,
classic,
since you say it's about money,
that's a classic.
He say, hey, they say them people, Don King and all the promoters, say, hey, man, we're going to get you in here. We got $1 million waiting for you. You going to let Tyson, the old Mike Tyson, get in there and get at you for that $1 million?
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something. I got to have an insurance clause in there, too. Cause if he hit when he connect, yeah, it's a wrap. So I'm gonna take that $1 million, but I need an insurance clause saying when you fracture and break my jaw, yo, you got to get a bit because it's gonna get broke. Yeah, I know that.
Because you gonna want to enjoy that $1 million. You don't want to be able to go to the restaurant and straw the rest of your life.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Sipping out of straw is a little easier when you got some millions waiting on you. But if you sipping on that straw and then you got to dip in them millions to pay for the reason why no, that's a whole nother problem.
You have seizures the rest of your life.
A spinal cord injury, crooked spine, man. I don't know what a young Mike Tyson, him hitting you, I don't know what that'll do to you mentally.
He was a young bull,
man. Mentally,
old Mike. Oh yeah, I probably have to reconsider, man.
Yeah, I tell him, I say, Mike, we can do this, Mike, but we had to. I need my lawyer present. We got the paperwork out here. You can hit me, man, but if you don't have full dental, and I'm not going to Ben Tubb or no Wayne dinner. I'm going to the Woodlands. Take me out there to the Woodlands, man. I want the best, a private room. Yeah, so I'll take that hit if you willing to meet my demands.
Real culture, man. Look, if y'all watching this video right now, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the Real Culture. You live and direct with your man AD Green,
Victor Maestro.
And yeah, we're gonna come back after this break, man. Pull up and chop it up with y'all. You know how we do. Real Culture.
Real Culture.
Many boys can't stop me. I get all my videos directed by Hot Topic.
Hey, what's that with?
Highway Yellow, AD Green, I'm back. Told him, man. You got him with this one.
Big bag. Don't talk about coming down, shit ain't dead, ho.
Told him, man.
AD, break these niggas off one time.
The chopper leave him wet. He was a suspect. Game over. It was sudden death. Nickname R.I.P. Now that's soap quit. I live life, so it's no regrets. Went from flossing cars to now we private jets. Stay on top, like a glass jar. Dude don't wanna see me, he got a glass jar. You can have the battle, but I'ma win the war. Yeah. crackers want me dead cause they know my essence. Cream of the crop, I'm protesting. Came from the soil, I know my lineage. Trendsetter in the game, they stole my legacy. We was in the streets like pedestrian, grinding hard, getting green like a vegetable. I got my eye on this game like I'm Tyron Mathis. I got them scared to throw in my direction, cause I'm a ball hawker, intercept ya. It's a blowout, run the scope up, nigga. Yeah, I hear him talking shit, boy, you a bitch. Got his YNS chromosomes mixed, no testosterone, just extra gender. Fam don't know who we fucking with. Burn them fast, like a wind sprint. Disappear on him, they wonder where he went. If the rap game was weights, then I got strength. He struggling with his weights, get him off the bench. I push the weight hard, then I'm moving shit.
Push the weight hard, now I'm moving shit.
Push the weight hard, now I'm moving shit. Switch a house to labor, nigga. Highway gang to click. Me and AD Green, we be up on some other shit. I'm talking like fuck your sister and fuck your mother shit. And I ain't friendly at all, so fuck that brother shit. These niggas out here corrupted just like the government. I can't be hanging with suckers cause they irrelevant. I'm trying to buy a house while niggas rather pay the rent. My nigga 80 came home and still be wrecking shit. To be on a song with that nigga, man, this a blessing, bitch. It's 2020 and niggas still on that faking shit. I never sell my soul just to make it, bitch. All I wanna do is get my money, I play like me gon' shine. Can't fuck with these hoes, they broke, they really wanna waste my time. And a lot of these niggas, they ain't my friend, they just wanna ride my way. And a lot of y'all niggas, y'all been on dicks since way before I had to praise. Now I'm faded up and I'm prayed up, cause a lot of y'all be plotting. I done came a long way, man, took a long time, but I'm about to blow up like a rocket, yeah. Player land, not stopping, yeah. High game, you can't knock it, yeah. I was around when Cash Money had dropped that ball of blocking, yeah. I remember when Michael Watts had dropped it for the capper. I went old enough to Draper, I had syrup in my snapper. A lot of niggas, they ride blue, but I ride red like an apple. I don't fuck with Android, my products come from Apple. Shout out to everybody down with AD and Yellow. Switch a house to made it once, we bout to get it together. And I got it sold up from Haynesville to Oklahoma. This ain't no after the Kappa, this is after Corona, bitch.
68 months, couple of days, that's what I spent in that kennel, locked in that cage. Man's back to ballin', put it in their face. A lot of played on my downfall, but now when they see me, they like, man, I miss you, dawg. But I know when I was in that cell, feeling hell.
Yeah, welcome back. It's your boy Victor Maestro.
And I'm John Allen.
Hey man, listen man, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking about these Oscars because they always a big debate. I mean, how'd you feel about this year's Oscars? Cause how'd you feel?
Man, number one, I was sad because Anthony Hopkins, he ended up getting an Oscar that was supposed to go to Chadwick Boseman. So I was sad about that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was giving him his flowers as far as like the Golden Globes and everybody. So I was looking forward to seeing him getting a posthumous Oscar, but he did not. But my boy did get an Oscar, Daniel Kaluuya, for Judas the Black Messiah, which was the best movie of the year.
I mean, hats out to him, but because he did that Wayne in the move, I'm really not feeling it. So we know you really not the Black Messiah, but I mean, you got the opportunity of a lifetime.
But he's an actor. He's an actor that got to play a role. He had to play Fred Hampton, so he had to do it.
I mean, you're right. Somebody had to do it. So I mean, he did it. So I mean, that's what we going off of technicality.
I don't like his Saturday Night Live skits, but that does show his comedic talents.
To who?
To the world.
To putting on that to what? To the comedic talents of who? Because who are we trying to show out to?
I'm just saying, man.
I mean, who are we trying to show out for? You said comedic, showing his comedic talents. I'm trying to figure out who is he showing to.
Your boy, he don't be doing no comedic skits.
Because last time I checked, he wasn't in South Park pulling these comedic kids. He wasn't going to no black deals doing this. You doing this in an all-white audience. So that means you paid for that Oscar. Congratulations, because you got what you got. I'm down with it.
Man, but no cap, all of them dudes from overseas are coming and dominating. The guy from Snowfall, he's from overseas. Then you have the lead, Daniel Ezra from All American, he's from overseas. Then you have Daniel Kaluuya. So they're really just dominating, and it's hard for American actors to get those top roles because I'm not saying that our American actors aren't as talented, but it's kind of like a British invasion, same as the Beatles. If you understand,
that sound real familiar, like a British invasion. They done tried that before. They done tried a British invasion before, but I mean, yeah, I get it. That's why I think it's his opportunity, man. Because I mean, hell, at this point, you could have put me in that role, and I would have won an Academy for that because just off the realness of who he was, you know what I'm saying? The realness of the message, you gonna touch people. So if you was an actor that had any type of anything, you know,
and then no cap, Michael B. Jordan, he didn't get an Oscar for Just Mercy, and neither did Jamie Foxx. I felt like, and now Jamie Foxx, he did win for Soul, the first African American to win in an anime, but I feel like he should have got two. Somebody should have came with an Oscar.
Either one of them for supporting or best actor.
Yeah,
either one of them.
Yeah, one of them.
I agree, and that's my problem with them because it seems like every time we do something, it's got to either be negative or demeaning to black people for us to win an Oscar. That's why me personally, I'm off them. I've been off them since I realized what's going on. Because the Oscar is nothing but a celebration for them to come back and then we'll chime in. We'll get us a little black puppet and put him on the stage. Because you notice most black, what we consider real niggas, they not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because people already know what it is. We're not going to the slave house. We're not going to sit up there in front of Master and his friends and put on the show no more. We're not finna do that. So yeah, I'm not. That's why I say even if you look at the list of people that won, Jamie Foxx, he won one. He wore a dress for the majority of his career. So he already done sold his soul. So he done sold his soul. So that's why I say if you look at the list of people that win. No real Michael B he's never gonna win because it's too real.
Daniel Kaluuya won, Jamie Foxx won, and the girl Her, she won. She had a song that won an Oscar, so she won her first Oscar.
Well, I like her, man. I had no problem with her.
She got some.
Yeah, I like beautiful. Her. And she is, she's very talented. Shout out to her because I was just jamming her. I was just jamming her earlier. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was at that damage. Yeah, you get me every time. Yeah. I got to turn it up. I got to listen to that. I got to come on in. I got to zero in when that come on.
She definitely one of the ones. So you mentioned Michael B. Jordan never win. So Without Remorse, that's not Oscar worthy, or?
It's an action movie, so I mean, even though it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was very suspenseful, and I mean, he can because like he does always, man. But it don't matter what Michael Jordan is. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, any Mike, you in the game. You in the game, and he named after Michael Jordan, so you good. So yeah, he got a chance.
Yeah,
what you think about it? Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, man. I knew you was gonna be real.
So you was what's it called it? So we had this conversation, and you told me you was gonna be locked in. And you wasn't locked in?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't watch all of it.
Well, you gotta watch. You gotta see. That's what the problem is in the black community, man. We gotta start watching these people that go on Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch people that stay out because that's usually the people that don't want you to see. The people that hurry up try to get out of the streets, like the Nipsey Hussles and all the real. You know what I'm saying? The Harveys and we can go back to Fred Hamptons. That's who you need to look at. Cause looking at these people on SNL, they whine.
I watched Judas the Black Messiah. I watched Just Mercy. I'm a big Michael B. Jordan fan. I like his work in The Wire. Wallace. I love that character. Fruitville Station.
Throwback. Yeah, Fruitville.
Nah,
for real.
You shot me, bro.
Yeah,
I got a dollar, bro. Yeah, that nigga went hard right there. So like,
and you learn something. That's what I like about him. He's an educator, man. He gonna give you entertainment and education, the 2 E's. That's what we need.
Yeah, that's why I say I think he got a chance to win an Oscar, but it's just gonna be the role that he takes, and I think some of that has to do with producing. Like he's gonna like direct and act and produce the Creed 3. I feel like if he just focused all of his energy into like a character or a role, then I feel like over time he'll win an Oscar because he has that talent.
I feel like me knowing, and then if you're looking at the body of work already, because I can name other films, and me knowing the enlightenment of Michael B, I seriously really ever doubt he'll win one. It's not nothing to do with talent, but it's just the message that he's trying to deliver. He's trying to awaken black people, man. So and when you trying to awaken black people, there's no Oscars for that. Ain't no
I
Oscars for that.
understand that. Well, let's talk about another, black mogul, Mr. 50 Cent. He just moved to Houston, letting everybody know he H-Town bound. Man, what you think about that?
Shit,
that
I think he
impact?
need to be. I think we need to be hitting him up so we can try to get signed on. Because maybe he trying to come down here on some Hollywood South.
Man, I definitely think he's gonna try and shake up the media and try and connect with the right people. Texas is a very large and talented state, so you want to get the best of the best. I believe right now he's doing shows in San Antonio, and then he'll be coming back to Houston. He's supposed to be filming like a crime series, like a crime female series. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know if he's necessarily filming it here, but he could be getting the actors from here, which would be a good look for Houston.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's a significance on another level, because I was actually talking to my brother, and he was like, asking what's the big deal of 50 Cent moving there, and I was just telling him, like, when a person with a name like that moves to a city, everybody's eyes is watching, because even the elites, what they call elites, they watching too. The elites of Houston, they watching, they know that another elite finna come on in, so, I mean, it's definitely gonna be an infusion in the I can't even get
media.
it out. No, not even just the media in the money flow, because you gotta understand what he bringing to the table. He creating jobs and he throwing his money around, and it's a beautiful thing. And like I said, other people paying notice, because historically, even in basketball, any sport, Texas is the place to be.
Facts.
Because there's no state tax. So all the millionaires, they can save, because if you go to anywhere, they're going to gut you like a fish. They need all layers, man. They need all layers, man. Yeah. So they not going to, they're going to tax you up there, but when you come to Texas, you can get your nice size ranch. You ain't got to pay nothing, compared to what they going to pay. They're going to pay a whole bunch and living on top of somebody.
Facts.
But you come to Texas, it's so much land, they still building.
Hey.
So, it's a come up, because Houston is on the rise. We always, been quiet. We building, we growing. He gonna infuse us with something else, that we missing.
Me, myself, I was just happy that this city accepted him. Muhammad Ali, he tried to move here in the 70s. Muhammad Ali, actually, his famous court case was actually here on San Jacinto. All that stuff that you see in movies, that was actually here. So he lost his stripes and all that stuff here, and he went to jail here. He was having major fights and going through all of his legal stuff here. Well, he wanted to come back to Houston and train with Foreman and just live in Houston in River Oaks. But the Houston city would not accept him. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, as like you're saying, as a black, influential, affluent, you know what I'm saying, person. But now in 2021, we're accepting 50 cents. So that shows the progression, in the city, and shows the progression in the South. So I was very proud, that we accepted them.
Well, I ain't gonna say they really accepted, because sometimes when you ain't got a choice, you just do what you gotta do. Everybody had that dude you gotta work with, you can't stand, but the nigga gonna keep coming to work. So you gonna keep coming because you gotta pay them bills, so you got to put up with the nigga. And man, I'm gonna get back to that point you made, because you spoke about something for these youngsters that don't know. I'm gonna drop this gem about it. We talking about Ali. You know what I'm saying? How he was fighting, he refused to be drafted. I think he had a famous saying that the Viet Cong ain't did nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? Because our oppressor is over here in America. So that's why today what you see is a fusion of his beliefs, and not just him. You have other people, but a lot of his beliefs, because he refused to be something he didn't want to be.
Yeah, he was a real champion. He wasn't. He was the people's champion for real. He represented the people. As far as, I'm gonna give my title up, go to jail, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna win the title. And because I was talking to my girl, we was watching the documentary. She was like, "Why does dude keep saying down goes Frazier?" Because Muhammad Ali, he came back after being away,
hiatus.
being on hiatus from boxing, and he comes back to beat the number one Frazier. So it was a big deal, And these guys are we talked about Mike Tyson earlier. These are the guys Mike Tyson idolized.
No doubt. I think he had, matter of fact, this little short member, I think he fought the dude that dropped Muhammad Ali on the end of his career. So Mike Tyson made a vow to Muhammad Ali that he was gonna smoke this man. Go check that out. But I know one thing about the city of Houston, man, and it's all surrounding areas in the South period. only thing in the South is respected is money. So they don't see 50 Cent the person, they see 50 Cent the mogul. So it's definitely gonna be a injection to the society because we'll never be accepted. You know what I'm saying? What it is, what it's gonna be, because this is generations of this. It ain't just started. They was taught by their people, they was taught by their people, they was taught by their people. So it's not nothing gonna change because shoot, just because we in the choir singing, lift every voice and sing, it don't matter. It don't mean that everybody gonna be on the same team.
You get you a good one and keep them close.
And keep them close, man. Yeah, because it's. I know this here. One thing I know and two things for sure. When them lights come on, because I noticed when we was out here, man, they red and blue out here. So you know what happened first? You see that red light first, and then you see them blue boys. They just letting you know. So I just tell them, man, hey, welcome to Ace Time. It's going down. And we need to look you up. I need your, because you got his, you follow him?
Yeah, man, you got to follow 50, man. I done read both your books, 50.
Yeah.
I got scripts on deck. You know, fuck with your boy, man. We wet.
Yeah, so it's definitely an infusion. Glad to have 50 here.
But right now, we need you to get your phones, check us out, go to YouTube, and subscribe to The Real Koulture. I'm John Allen.
Victor Maestro.
And we're going to check you on the next segment.
I told them boys when I get home, it's on, like Pac said, man.
What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways.
Yeah.
This ain't even gon' play. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways.
What you know about Sunday? MLK, slab riding all day. Blue line over gray, red line on the K. Orange line so sick, Papa's eye looking thick. Foes turning trunk split, chrome grill and bumper kit. Welcome to that H, baby. Pouring up, sipping daily. R.I.P. Pimp C, Screw Mode, BAT. Big Hawk, Misha G. Reppin' for all the legends. Summertime that drop naked. Swing mode, I drive reckless. Yellow bones keep it sexy. Snow bunnies and bad mess. My red bone be tatted up. My chocolate tone gon' bag it up. My Asian chick be modded up. My pockets, they be knotted up. My gray tape be chopping up. Screwed down and slowed up. This one for that Texas. Man, hold up. This is for that Texas. Man, hold up. Yeah, AD Green. We still crawling on gray. Tell them, come on.
What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. This ain't even gon' play. What they gon' say? Falling on ways.
What it do?
What they gon' say?
AD.
Falling on ways.
Wow, wow.
What they gon' say? Falling on ways.
Wow, wow, baby. Hey. What they gon' say? I'm a ballin' parlay. I'm apple over silver with the insides gray. Swinging through the fourth ward, riding down gray. If money is the destination, I am on the way. No matter the time of day, I'm always getting paid. Head turn the block burner, nah, I don't play. Catch a play, catch a fade, Glock throw away. Turning heads, daily move, bitch, get out the way and give me room, cause I'm coming through, baby, what it do? AD in that ocean blue, sipping on the tip, sideways, and I'm looking good, gotta keep it true. Getting money till I'm in the grave, it ain't nothing new. This one for the slab rider, swing wide, pop trunk. This one for the slab rider, swing wide, pop trunk. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? It's Power Wow, and I'm still breaking boys off, you know what I'm saying?
What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. This ain't even gon' play. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. What they gon' say? Falling on ways. This ain't even gon' play.
It's your boy AD Green, Dollar Cat, SB Entertainment, man, we in here.
come to the front of the stage, and you ain't got more than a stack in your pocket. Man, please sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down. Let's go. Let's go. A money shot is when she tooted up, make you wanna hit up. Grab that ass from the back, yeah, that's how you hit up. Look, East Coast got some bad strippers, and yeah, West Coast got some live strippers, but man, you nothing like a down south stripper. They took off, they took off. The chopper leaving wet, he was a suspect. Game over, it was sudden death. Nickname R.I.P., now that's so quick. I live life, so it's no regrets. Went from flossing cars to now we private jets. Stay on top, like a glass jar. Dude don't wanna see me, he got a glass jar. You can have the battle, but I'ma win the war. Yeah. Crackers want me dead cause they know my essence.
Welcome back, Real Koulture, 80 Green.
Victor Maestro.
And yeah, man, we finna jump into it, man. Pac. Tupac Machiavelli, man. Finally then got what he deserved. His estate finally won the lawsuit, man. You know, it's been a long time coming. They've been fighting over, Death Row and dropped some of his releases, and all the way from Phoenix Shakira getting the rights to her son's music, who should have had the rights in the beginning. I mean, Suge wasn't trying to come off of it back then. You know how that go. But yeah, man, I'm glad that they finally estate won that, because his music, man, it need to be in the right people's hands. So what you think about that, man? It's crazy, huh?
Well, I'm Tupac for real, so I'm definitely glad that they for numerous reasons. First, because you can hear his unreleased music, and second, you can see an accurate portrayal of him, because I had a problem with the Tupac in that movie that they were trying. They had my guy looking like a wine dinner, so I really had a problem with the portrayal of Tupac, because they wanted to give you that thug image and make that seem like that is just all he was about, and he was about more than that. So I like that they won, because I think the truth will finally be told.
Right. I think that God did a good job playing Pac, as far as like he had the look, he had the attitude, and and all they was trying to paint the picture of what Pac was like in those last days, because he was a wild little youngster, you know what I'm saying, nigga from the projects. So I think he did a good job, but I think, like you say, they left a lot of things out about Pac, and Pac, even his manager she always talk about it, that he was very more loyal and open to people, man, and the way he can shake the room and make everybody just, he was the man. All eyes on me. Right. And we talked about last week on our show about how Shock G, when the Underground gave him his first opportunity at the time, and then Pac just took it and just ran off with it. You know what I'm saying? With it. But that movie definitely should have showed a little more about what Pac was like, even with his relationship with his mom. He's a very loving son. And he even said it, even as a crack fiend, mama, y'all always was a black queen. So he took that and turned the negative into a positive, even in his music, storytelling, poetry at its finest when he talks. So, and another thing too, man, one of my favorite tracks from Pac, that Dear Mama, because, man, every mama, every grandmother, everybody can relate to that song. Care if you 20, 70, you gonna know that Tupac, Dear Mama. And speaking of Dear Mama, Mother's Day, man. So I want to shout out all the mothers, man, that's out there also, man, on this Mother's Day weekend or whatever.
Happy Mother's Day. But yeah, and then I'm gonna tell you another significance too, because you remember back in those times, it wasn't cool to write songs that was tied to your emotions, because one would say that would have been a sign of weakness in those times. So he made it cool for a tough guy to write a song that's touching. So that's why Tupac, he was a different breed, and a lot of what happened with Tupac was just, really, he was a victim of circumstances. You was raised in the 90s. People wasn't making calculated moves when you was young, because first of all, you was living in poverty. So, what I'm saying, the rap game, he wasn't making no money because he died broke. So if he had something, he and that's why I understand Tupac a little bit more as I got older, because, seeing Tupac, you see the Versace, You know what I'm saying? You remember Carl Canal when it first dropped, he was one of the first models. So you seeing Tupac and all these things, and you thinking, man, this man is really getting money. But the whole time, this man ain't getting no money.
Nah.
And then it makes sense why he was doing the things he was doing, because this man was constantly working, but he was paying off a debt he didn't even know he had.
Right. And then that's when they was trying to really exploit him. You know what I'm saying? Suge was trying to get more work and everything from him, more art from him, just keep pushing. And Pac already knew I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do my other thing. He wanted that, but he was so loyal. He was so loyal to all the wrong people, though. You know what I'm saying?
But you know the crazy thing about Pac is Pac never was signed to Death Row. That's the crazy thing about it. Pac was never signed to Death Row. His mama dropped they was talking about it. But see, reason why Pac was loyal to them is because when Pac was put in jail, they blackballed his money. You gotta understand something. This man had a platinum album.
When he was in jail.
When he was in jail.
Be Against the World.
So that lets you know that, you know what I'm saying, how can you not get out of bond? Even in the movie, the dude asked him, man, how you got all this going on and you can't get out of jail? You got a bond and you can't get out? So that just lets you know, man, Tupac was handled, they blackballed him, and then he was hand delivered to the West Coast. And when he got out, like I said, he was in debt. Over $2 million when he got out of debt. So he had to get out working. It's not because he wanted to, it's because he had to pay people. So and the same people that Pac was trying to get away from was the same people that he ended up signed to on Death Row.
And I watched so many documentaries, man, of the unsolved murder, man, and it's crazy today. You know, they still have so many things missing. You know, so many of the staff over there, the corrupt organizations and stuff.
Man, they got the mob, and then they tied in with the police.
Yeah, I'm talking about California as far as like the LAPD.
Oh yeah, the Compton police,
yeah,
LA.
There was a lot of crooked stuff going on right there, and they try to cover a whole lot up, man. And even Gaddafi, one of the outlaws,
and he got killed, and they was somebody, it was a mistake. Yeah.
And I used to be like, man, come on, Pop. I know you still living. How long you hold on to that?
Man,
I wanted him to live.
I mean, it's about 5 years ago.
he wailing Cuba. You know what I'm saying? It's so
he got his state. Yeah. But, you know, it's interesting you say that because they got this movie coming out, man. And what it is the guy wrote an alternative ending to the Vegas. They saying, what if Pac got away? Because I'm just gonna put this out there because this ain't nothing that I'm saying. It ain't on YouTube. It's on YouTube already. When Pac was killed, they did an interview with a white lady, and they said she saw Pac get in the elevator. I mean, not elevator, helicopter. So we're gonna add some more gas to the fire, man. He might still be alive, man.
So that Machiavelli might really just seem to be true. How you can fake your death and just, you know.
I mean, hey man, I see people
side of the world.
Yeah, I see people do it. Well, you gotta understand what Cuba's role and everything. Cuba has always been an asylum for because they don't like the U.S. anyway. Usually, I think about it, his aunt. She's in Cuba. You know, they wanted her, Trump, with all the problems we had, Trump, he saw fit, he wanted her extradited back, but Cuba told him, no, we good over here. So we good over there. Yeah.
Castro.
Yeah, we good over there.
Yeah, so it was a good place to run away, man, at the time.
Yeah.
Hey, get away.
Yeah, because he was going, because a lot of people don't even know, man, Pac was going back to jail. You know what I'm saying? That little strike that happened because it was all a setup. That little situation that happened when, the brother that got stumped out in MGM ground, that had Suge Knight. Suge Knight went to jail after that, and Tupac was on his way. So that's why. And if you listen to an album, he said in many albums, "These niggas think I'm going back to jail. They must be crazy."
Must be crazy. And another thing too, man, they got so much stuff, man, that I really feel that's gonna come out and blow everybody's mind away about Pac, man, because there's a lot of probably stuff that we don't know that's finna get ready to come out again. And they know when you speak about his death and stuff like that. So, just crazy, man. Speaking of death, man, R.I.P. to the one and only legend, man, SUC, Big Hawk, man. Big Hawk Day, man. Yeah. That's one of my favorite SUC members, man. The man will definitely still miss today, and I'm glad they paying homage to you, Hawk. I remember the times you even told me, man, keep doing what you're doing. And that he got his little favorite little line he always say, "What's up, baby?" You know what I'm saying? So Hawk, man, Hawk had his own little way of saying things and doing things. And even his brother, Fat Pat, Fat Pat died before Hawk, but that was crazy how one brother died and then you had another brother die a couple of years later.
And they both was murdered.
And then the legendary DJ Screw was before all of that. So, I mean, Hawk was first. I mean, not Hawk. Fat Pat was first, then Screw. Then Big Mo, and then Big Hawk, man. But speaking of Hawk, man, so I know you kind of you a little younger than me, but I know that you was raised by the old heads and you used to jam,
come on, man, you got to jam
the
Hawk,
Swisher Highs, the screwed up clicks, and so what's some of your favorite Hawk songs, man, if you can remember? Because if you don't say the right song, Vic, I'm pretty down.
I'll probably not say the right one.
I'm
for
really
you.
a fan.
I might not say the right one for you, but I'm gonna say the right one for me. I know the right one for me is that Roll Up a Blunt.
Roll Up a Blunt.
That always was because even when I was in my hiatus, everybody knew I was finna roll up. Not one, not two, but 3 or 4 blunts. Cause that boy say 1 puff, 2 puffs, I'm hooked like handcuffs.
Smoking that ganja back then.
Smoking that good ganja, yeah.
Man, some of my favorite songs from Hawk, I gotta name a few of them, man. But I can remember the times, man, when this here song was playing, man, I can be doing my best shit around this time. And excuse my language, man, my fam know listening, man. You know they be out tuning in.
Yeah.
But anyway, that chilling with my broad, and you already know. Cause that song right there, man, that takes you down through the H-Town streets, or just everybody in a relationship matter. You know what I'm saying? Around the times, it's like that's what we was going through. So it's like Big Hawk, man, I'm chilling with my brother, and you already know.
And you keep hitting my phone, man. Why?
When I pass by your house, it blows.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't blow up my spot. What he was saying, man. You know what? Little mom, I got it. Whatever you saying.
You signed up for this here. Now you don't like the rules.
And the other one that I like from Hawk, man, that whole album really was on fire. But I like that I'm on that other shit.
Fly gutter shit.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. That was my theme song right there. That's when I used to get in the parking lot in that orange machine. Can I take a moment to reflect?
Man, let's get in. Can you open the door and let me in? I mean, let me in. Let me ride, man.
I'm talking about that's when those were the days when you hit that button and them doors went up.
And them wheels were still spinning.
And we sit back. Yeah, that was a spinner day.
Yeah, them wheels.
And I had the box with the airbags on there. And you had a whole switch. So when they hit that pancake, it
drop down.
So that's when Big Hawk was banging. I'm on that other shit, fit it for my brother. And we were turning corners, man, and we would pimp the lot, man, and we would just act bad and just break them off. And that song would come on, man, and I just felt like just how Hawk said, man.
Yeah.
I'm on that other shit. You hear me? So yeah, man, Big Hawk definitely miss, man, and I'm also friends with his son on IG, man. So every time I try to we be communicating or dropping, likes or comments on each other's posts, I try to let them know, man, hey, your daddy, man, was one of my favorite MCs. As far as with this H-Town culture going, this Texas thing going, man. So very talented man. And I got to give a shout out to Exotic Pop also, because they also made gave him his own soda, man.
What's his flavor?
It's a couple of different flavors, but
that's good.
But I like what they did over there at Exotic Pop. Cause they was able to give the funds or whatever to his son, man. You know what I'm saying, to support that. So that's definitely a good look, man. So let's just continue, man, to rep our legends, man. Let's continue to keep their legacies alive, man. So that's a beautiful thing, man, for them to be able to do that, man. Big Hawk, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
Look, if y'all watching this video right now, man, I need you to do me a favor.
Please
do
us a favor right now.
Go subscribe to The Real Koulture.
And if you with your friend, make sure they subscribe, and then just make it a whole chain event. That's why we like going to events? We like doing events. So just make this a subscribe event. And look, don't it make sense for you to ride with us now until you try to see us shine and try to ride with us later? Man, I ain't gonna ride with the highs, man. Ride with us, because this train is really for real, man. Your man, AD Green, man. Another great episode, man. My boy Vic. Already, Vic the Maestro. And yeah, we'll catch up with y'all. Subscribe to The Real Koulture.
Yo. Hey.